series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Should be a picture perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing, and he pops him up. Longoria in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 20th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. That's a ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Batting 4. The left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He was a 4th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball. Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider that time, 2-1. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's a .304 batter. First pitch on its way.
Andrews.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Andrus, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a.
Right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Quinlan is there. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting 7th. The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A 1 pitch on its way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Ball one.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 8.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Thomas Quinlan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Thomas Quinlan has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Kendall Graveman. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Maria is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Anthony Larson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Larson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now for Colorado, Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockies are out in front 1-0. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leon.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
One ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting up.
Coming to the plate now, Jaime Maria. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Floyd rolls. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. 1-1 count, the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Davis on the move, and no one will track it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19, Mitch.
First pitch on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 148 for his career, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. Longoria's there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Softly hit to short. Andres charging in on it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Rolls, has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. At the plate, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder,
So the bases
52.
are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Larson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth.
Longoria.
And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. To third. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Thomas Quinlan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Runners off for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Into the box, Kendall Graveman. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Andrus back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. On a line to shortstop.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he lays off for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here's the 3-2. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The first baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Scrambling back to third. He's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Davis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. One run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Number 54.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The second baseman, Floyd.
Now to the plate, Floyd rolls. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
For the Marlins.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, T-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Nick Markakis. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Hot shot to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding into the box, Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, he flubbed it. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Into the box now, Thomas Quinlan. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Garcia at third with 2 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Kendall Graveman. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado.
Leading up
Into the box.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Davis is under it, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Elvis Andrews. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Garcia. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Three with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now is Adam Eaton. Pops this one up. Longoria in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Desmond giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And he lays off there 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Chris Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Larson on third. Eaton over at second. Moreland at first with no outs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Miguel Sokolovich comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Scooped up on the backhand. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up. Now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Desmond over to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First pitch on its way down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves, because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Time to get up and digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Sandy Leon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Yolmer Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. Miami down in order. They're down 9-0. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 46.
In now, Thomas Quinlan. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for Colorado, the third baseman, Thomas Quinlan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow little roller to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kendall Graveman. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Larson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Gustavo Cedeno will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Graveman stands at first with 1 out. Up high. 2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Adam Eaton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Eaton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not have able to score from second base.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Colorado, but they'll. Gustavo Cedeno will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now
back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Floyd Rose.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
First baseman.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Rolls takes his lead at third with 1 away. Smoke toward third. A play at the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
52.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here now is Mike Zunino, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Adam Frazier. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has a beat on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting,
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Ian Desmond comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 1-2 now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Longoria at second with 2 down. Miami down to their last strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kendall Graveman earns his first win of the season. Jaime Barria struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you.